Hola, clase. Senor Boyle here. Let's do a couple of things. One, let's just do a quick review about what we talked about last time because it's been quite a few days. And then let's um, let's give you a little bit more notes, and then let's do a ripasso, like at least part of a ripasso together. I'm only going to give you two letters, and if you do them for Wednesday, that'd be great. So we're on an A-B schedule now. We're on, Spanish is an A class. On the B day, there'll be something small to help enrich what we're doing, an activity, and then on Wednesday it'll be an A day again. That'll be us back again. So I'm hoping that brings things under control. And really, what that does for us as well is I'd like to, we're getting ripped off, but what can we say? I'd like to finish this um, grammatical unit, and then we'll begin talking. I think really we'll begin talking about what to do with the final project because um, before you know it, school will be over. It really will. So cheer yourself up by thinking that. I mean, here it is, it's the middle of April. It's the middle of April, and then we have May. We're done. I mean, June is just exams, really. Anyway, let's get to this. Do you remember what we do to form the perfect tense? We want to say, I have eaten, you have studied, she has slapped him in the face, whatever you want to say. You got to have to have, you got to have past participle. Make sure my thumbs are in there. To have, past participle. All right, so we have past participles. We take an AR verb. We drop the AR and add ado. Remember that? And ER/IR verbs. We drop the ER and we add ido. And I want to also mention that you never change this O on any one of these verbs. So it's a verb that turns into a past participle. It's not like the structure we used with ser and a past participle that turned into an adjective. It's different. Do you remember when we say the painting was painted by Pablo Picasso? And we had to make sure the painting was painted has to match in gender and number with painting. So we say la pintura fue pintada por Pablo Picasso. The reason why we want to make sure that the gender of pintada matches pintura is because pintada, it is a past participle, but we're using it as an adjective. The word pintada is describing pintura. Remember, we're using ser in that structure. We're saying fue. All right, this is different. This is haber. And when you use haber, you never change the ido ado ending to match anything. You never do it. All right, so with ser, you got to think about gender number of the thing that you're describing. And with haber, you never change gender. I hope that makes sense, okay? Let's see, what else did we do? We said there are a bunch of irregulars, right? So there is abierto, cubierto, dicho, escrito, frito, hecho, muerto, puesto, resuelto, roto, visto, vuelto. All right, so those are irregulars. Just memorize them, right? Let's see. We also wanted to make sure that we remember that some of these don't change spellings, but we need to make sure that we put an accent mark. And we talked about these last time. Okay. Let's not worry about these for now. These are just irregulars. Okay. Okay. Now, we'll come back to this some other time, okay? But let's not talk about it right now. Now let's do this. Oh my gosh, there's more exceptions. Oh my gosh. Now let's have you take a couple of notes, and those notes are going to be on paper. So you might have to hit pause, grab a sheet of paper, and continue your notes. This is a really short section of notes. We're going to talk about how to conjugate haber in the present tense. Super duper easy. So if you want to say I have, you just say eh. And of course, H's are silent, so it's eh. Tú, has, él y usted, ha, nosotros, hemos. I want to help you remember a is yo and hemos is nosotros. So these both have he in them. That helps a little bit. Has is tú and habéis is vosotros. These both have an a in it. And then the last one is an, and I think this makes sense because we've seen this type of thing so many times with the n ending on ellos. Okay? All right, so we have has, a, hemos, habéis, an. That's present tense. And all we got to do is add our past participle to it, and we have the compound structure. It's great. Let's see here. What if you want to put a pronoun using the perfect tense? Well, for example, if it's a reflexive verb, let's move this, or a direct or indirect object, the only what we want to tell you here in this slide, the rule is you never put this pronoun, for example, let's say it's a reflexive verb pronoun, me, te, se, nos, os, se. Or if it's a indirect object pronoun like me, te, le, nos, os, les. Or how about a direct object pronoun? Me, te, lo, la, nos, os, los, las. Those pronouns never go between haber and the past participle. They always either go before or after. Okay, so aún no me he duchado is an example of that. Okay. Okay, I'm going to stop here with the notes. Let's switch over. Stay with me, okay? End that show. I'm just going to close that. And where's the slide that shows? Here it is. Okay, this is your Repaso, your favorite book. It's especially Lexi's favorite book. Lexi said she missed me, by the way. Thanks, Lexi. Made my day totally. I miss you too. And this, oh, by the way, Luke, dude, Luke sent me some nice stuff in the mail. A cake. I'm not kidding. He sent me a cake and some hot cocoa. Dude, I'm just telling you that really touched me. And thank you for that. I know this is long distance and everything, but it's remote, but I still feel connected with you guys, and I really miss you guys. So anyway, all right, so here we are on page 136. Ugh, I'm yawning because I'm doing this so late at night. Okay, this is just a review of the notes we just gave you, okay? The homework is that you're going to just review these notes, okay? If you read them, it's basically everything we've just learned. And there's, for some reason, there's like a blank page. And then here's a chart that shows you these three verbs, ganar, comprender, and salir, in the perfect tense. So yo he ganado, yo he comprendido, yo he salido. Tú has ganado, tú has comprendido, tú has salido, and so on and so forth. It's pretty simple if you think about it. It's just like English. And the conjugations make it easy to know who's doing what. Okay, now let's take a look at letter A. You're going to do this for homework. I'm just going to do a couple of these with you so you know what you're doing. And then you're done for the day. Okay. Here we go. Ready to travel? Usted y su familia se van de vacaciones. You and your family are going on vacation. Antes de salir de la casa, tiene que hacer ciertas cosas. Before leaving the house, you have to do certain things. Use el pretérito, they call it this, el pretérito perfecto. They call it the pretérito perfecto, but it's present perfect. That's weird. Para escribir oraciones que explican quién hizo cada cosa. So use the the present perfect to write sentences explaining what each person did. Okay, we have papa, we have comprar, and a map. This book is old, so because we use Google Maps now, but back in the day, people actually used to go and buy maps. So papa, we're not going to say papa bought a map. We're going to say papa has purchased or has bought the map. So we have haber and then ado ending on comprar, and then we have el mapa. Hey, let's take a look at this vocab really quick. We have el baúl. This is kind of cool. It's a car, a trunk of a car. El cheque de viajero. This is also old school. Nobody uses traveler's checks anymore. They're stupid. Use a credit card. Desenchufar los aparatos eléctricos. Una enchufa is an electrical plug, like a wall outlet. And enchufar is to plug it in. And to desenchufar is to unplug, to deplug. So, that was the dog. So anyway, unplug the appliances. El equipaje, hacer las maletas, to make a suitcase. La linterna, llenar tanque de coche. El mapa, la pila, prepararse, la ventanilla. Okay, so Pedro, apagar las luces. Pedro has turned off the lights. Pedro ha apagado las luces. Simple, easy. Okay, how are you going to do your homework? What I'd like you to do, let's try to keep it simple. Just open a Google Doc, a fresh, clean Google Doc, and just type your name, Ripasso, Chapter 9, letter A, 1 through, I think it's go 1 through 9, yeah. So it's just like what you would do on paper, handwriting, except you're just going to type it out in Google Classroom. I'm sorry, Google Doc. You're going to turn that Google Doc into Google Classroom when you're done, okay? And that should be easy for you guys. It should be decent. Okay, so that's what you do here. Don't forget, there might be some irregulars in here, okay? Maybe not. What are you going to do here? I have told the neighbors that we're going. Number 6, I have told the neighbors. Les. You got to deal with les. Put les immediately before the verb haber. And it works. I'm going to say that one more time. Put the les immediately before the verb haber. Okay, so you have yo, you have les, then you have haber, then you have the past participle. Okay, might have to rewind just in case you didn't quite catch that. Don't make any changes to this. Que nos vamos? That we're going, period. Okay, letter B. We have the same idea and pretty much the same thing, little different verb, little different vocab. So we have el aguacate, añadir, cacerola, camarón, cebolla, cortar, cubrir, encender el fuego, la ensalada, espárragos, freído, freír, frito. Okay, frito is an irregular, but you know what? Freído, I guess I've never heard it. but I guess it could be used. But frito is the one that you should probably use. And then we have freír, mayonesa, picar, uh, pimienta picante, pollo poner al horno, quemar, sal, salchicha, sartén. Okay, we have read the recipe. Nosotros hemos leído. Don't forget, leído is one of those that needs an accent mark. Leído la receta. Hemos leído la receta. Leído as an accent mark on the I. That's what you're doing here. Don't forget, there are some irregulars like hacer, freír, poner, and just, we have two more here on page 139. Cubrir is irregular. Hey, just do A and B. You're in great shape. Have that done for Wednesday. You guys are amazing. I appreciate you very much. And I really hope to see you soon.